Let's find out critical numbers of f. If f of x is equal to 9x to 2/3 minus 6x. For that, we're going to take the derivative. So we bring down the exponent. So 9 times 2/3 is 6. And then subtract 1 is negative 1/3. And then minus 6. So for the critical numbers, you want to set the derivative equal to 0 and to see when it's undefined. Let's first set this equal to 0. Dividing both sides by 6, we get x to negative 1/3 minus 1 is 0. Add 1 to both sides. And now we're going to raise both sides to the negative third power. And so these are going to cancel. We're left with x equals 1. Now let's look at when it's undefined. Well, the derivative is 6x to negative 1/3 minus 6, which I can rewrite it as 6 over x to the 1/3 minus 6. The issue here is if x is equal to 0, then you have 6 divided by 0 minus 6. This is really bad. You cannot divide by 0. So it's undefined at x equals 0. So the critical numbers are going to be 0 and 1. Now let's look at part B. On which interval is f increasing? So B is increasing. So that means the derivative has to be positive. So let's look at the number line. So we have 0 and 1 as our critical numbers. So now let's just find values to the left and the right. The left of 0, let's say negative 1. Plug into the derivative. So this one, I'm going to plug it into, I'm going to write it here. The derivative we said simplified to, well, I guess I could factor out the 6 from here and then just have x to negative 1/3 minus 1. So 6 is positive. Let's not even bother looking at that. Okay, so if I plug in negative 1, we have negative 1 to the negative 1/3 power. That's going to be negative 1. Minus 1 is negative 2. So this is negative. Pick a value to the right of 0. Let's say 1/2. 1/2 to the negative 1/3 power. So the negative flips it and then flips the 1/2 to make it 2. And then you just have 1/3 left over. So it's just a cube root of 2 minus 1. Well, that's going to be greater than 1. So that's positive. And then pick a number to the right of 1, let's say 2. So 2 to the negative 1/3, that's basically 1 over 2. So it's 1 over 2 cube root minus 1. This is definitely going to be less than 0, so this is negative. Now, for part B, we want to see when it's increasing. So that's going to be when it's positive. So this is decreasing, increasing, decreasing. So it's increasing from 0 to 1. And again, don't include 0 and 1. For C, we're looking when it's decreasing. Decreasing can be everywhere else, which is negative infinity to 0, union 1 to infinity. And that's our answer.